Beep, 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 beep. Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Data to do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
And we're recording, and intro music, and hi there, welcome to the Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah Hayder, proprietor of Delilah's International Vinyl.
Do you have COPD? You're not breathing very well out here.
I spent some recent time in India.
Oh, okay.
Collecting vinyl, and I had so much vinyl that I couldn't fly home with it.
Oh.
I had to take it home in a ship.
Okay.
And crossing the Indian Ocean, then the Atlantic Ocean, gave me a little bit of the sniffles.
Okay. All right. Well, hope you feel better. Hopefully this episode will perk you up. This episode of, by the way, we're called The Sexperts, and we are your Sexperts, serving the Hampton Roads and internationally for over 57 years combined.
I heard somebody say the other day, I don't have a sexpert.
Yeah. It's like,
Bro, Dr. John and Delilah, they're everybody's experts.
it's like people who don't get politics. They're like, I don't know who my representative is. Look up your representative. Look up your sexpert. Guess what? It's probably me.
Google, who is my sexpert? One of the two of us is coming back, if not both.
And we're coming to you live, actually outside a construction site. Delilah's building a house.
Yes.
Yeah.
My wife said it was going to happen, that I'd outgrow my house if I kept collecting vinyl. So, yep.
You broke ground today.
Too much vinyl for a brick ranch. We are moving to a 2-story apartment in the sky.
Would that be called a bungalow? A 2-story bungalow? What does a bungalow mean?
I don't know. I always thought of a bungalow was something on stilts. And near like a Caribbean island.
Okay. Well, then that's probably
or something inside of a jungle that had grass on the top.
Well, we're in the Great Dismal Swamp right now. I'm not sure.
Which is all the land I could afford because I spent all my money on vinyl.
But yeah, we are the Sexperts. Every
By the
week.
way, are we recording this straight to vinyl?
I don't know. You usually have the better idea of technology.
Yeah, I think we need to start releasing this podcast on vinyl.
Yeah, or at least was it VHS? So every week we're coming to you live from a different location, different topic, different vibe, different atmosphere, different guests. It's all different. It's all new, and every week it's driving me insane. But I love it. You love it. You want to get to our topic today? You ready for this one?
Yeah. Let me take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that as deep as you can breathe?
Right now.
Okay, we need to get to an urgent care. The topic of the day today is pro boner. Legal advice about your genitals, specifically your dick. So pro boner, legalese about your dickanese.
Okay. That I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, why?
I don't feel very sexperty right now. I saw the topic, and I did some research, obviously, like we do. Mm-hmm. And I was just about I thought pro boner just meant in favor of boners.
Oh, no.
Which is like everyone.
Well, next week our topic.
Unless you're talking about dogs, then everyone's anti-boner.
Well, next week we are going to go. Oh, that makes sense because you looked at the schedule. Next week we're doing anti-boner, so that makes sense. Mm-hmm. But no, it's pro boner. It's legalese for your dick and knees. And in fact, let's bring in our guest because I think our guest has a really good perspective on this. Hi there, welcome.
Hey,
how's it? Hey,
how are you?
Welcome. Why don't you introduce yourself to our audience? We know who you are, but introduce yourself.
It's
to our
very
audience.
apparent. I'm Mo.
Hey, Mo.
Mo Dello.
Mo Dello. Mo Dello. What's your thingo?
I'm a construction designer.
Oh yeah.
So I met Delilah here in the swamp.
Yeah.
About 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And so ever since then, I've been helping them design.
Oh, I didn't know you meant 2 years ago. I thought you just
No,
meant,
I just I did the calculations, and I thought, how long till I run out of space in this brick ranch for all my vinyl at the rate I'm collecting it?
Look, it's a very slow process. Vinyl is very.
Wow.
But then I knew I was going to come get a ship's worth.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's probably when.
Mo Dello, talk to us about your style.
Well, I like the ambient kind of design, like where you kind of like feel it. And I was like, oh, is this hot? Is this cold? Is this in? Is this out? I don't know.
Yeah, I wanted a home that confused me.
So when you walk
I never quite knew what I was looking at, where I was, or how I felt about it.
So when you walk in, you go, honey, I'm home?
It's got things like slightly, is this carpet moist or is it not?
Is home where the heart is?
Am I comfortable? Or is this not? So, as a designer,
Yeah. Talk to us about as a designer.
I went to the most prestigious design school. It's called Bob's.
Okay.
It's Bob's with a Z.
Bob's Design School?
Yep.
I'm not familiar. Is this out of country or this U.S.?
It's European.
Yeah. I've had a feeling. Where in Europe's pretty big.
Yeah, Europe is pretty big, but it's kind of like in the hub of Europe.
They have a few campuses.
A few campuses around Europe.
Brussels.
It's actually an acronym.
Oh. HUB or Bob's?
Bob's.
Okay, what does BOBZ stand for?
It stands for bangin' or broin' zos.
Banging and Bronzos.
Which,
Wow.
if you've spent much time on a construction site, there's only two things those guys are doing.
Banger and Bronzos.
Yeah. And so that just kind of like led me to here I am at right now.
Good golly, Miss Molly. That is quite a story.
You and I have a lot in common with construction workers.
Me and you?
Yeah, you and I are sexperts.
Yeah.
We do a lot of banging and a lot of broing. We're
yeah.
sexperts and best friends,
Yeah.
I'd like to think.
Oh.
Sometimes you like to argue that we're not. But just humor me for
I
a
have
minute.
other friends, but yeah, best friends. I can see that.
Yes. So we do a lot of banging and broing.
Yeah, but I mean, you're construction design. Are you also a construction worker? I don't get that portion.
Well, that's true.
Well, the insight I bring to Delilah here
Yeah.
is the ability to craft his own perception into reality.
And explain
Good Lord.
it in terms that the construction workers can understand.
Exactly.
Good Lord, Mo. So talk to us about maybe your background. I mean, we usually dive deep on a lot of these topics. I want to dive deep on you. I want to dive deep inside you. I want to ask you, what made you want this whole ambiance, ambivalence sort of thing? Like, was it the way you grew up, or what was going on here?
You know what? Some people say you can't make a good decision regardless of how you live your life.
Okay.
And I say, you know what? What if it doesn't feel like you ever have a decision to make?
Oh, then you can never be wrong.
Yeah. So here's in my design philosophy. If you don't know what it is, you can't decide what it is.
Wow. What besides Delilah's house, what other monuments have you made?
I once ooh, this one's good.
Is this what I think it is?
It's totally what you think it is.
Nice.
Back in December.
Oh, a recent monument. Okay.
No, 2010.
Okay.
You cut him off, bro. He was still saying the date.
Yeah, December 2010.
Yeah, back when Skater Boy was around for a few years.
Love that song. I got it on vinyl. I got an Italian version on vinyl.
You know what they say? Is Avril Lavigne the Skater Boy?
Uh-huh.
We don't know. So I designed a house. I designed her house.
Avril Lavigne's house you designed?
Yeah.
By the way,
Shit.
I only buy international vinyl, and I saw the name Avril Lavigne. I'm like, that's got to be foreign. It wasn't.
No.
I thought it was the name of a chef.
She technically is foreign.
Chef Avril Lavigne.
She's Canadian.
Is she?
Yeah, I don't buy anything that's not from that's from within the continental United
Oh.
States.
Well, you were over in Europe, right?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Okay, so you designed Delilah's house. This is quite a resume. Delilah's house.
Mm-hmm.
Avril Lavigne's house. Any other celebs' houses? Houses with Z?
Any NBA stars? Because they have great houses.
Ooh. No.
Well, we have a lot of NBA star listeners. Would you be interested in doing one?
Yeah, if they want to contact me, like whoever wants to contact me.
Well, they're doing the draft like next week, so a lot of them are going to be coming in some money.
Oh, and that's the best thing about money is that I love to get paid.
And you know what you need if you get paid? You need a pro boner. Legalese for your dick and knees. You do need a good lawyer if you are to get a good boner. Yeah.
Speaking of pro boner,
Yeah.
do you?
That was our topic of the day, by the way.
Do you ever do free? Because not everyone has the money. You say you like getting paid.
Look, when the design is hard enough, I'll do it for free.
Oh, you want to be
Really?
I want to be
You wanna be
challenged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm up for a challenge.
All right.
Well, I got.
It sounds like a challenge.
I know.
So give me your best. Give me your
I have a very
worst.
good friend who's very broke. One of
Okay.
my best friends who's very broke because all he does is host a podcast, and he used to be a midwife, which doesn't pay much.
Right. By the way, he could be talking about anybody. He pointed to me, but he could be talking about
What
anybody.
he
This is a
needs-
podcast.
What he needs is a home that has like a series of chutes and ladders, so that he can ship his wife around, who's in an iron lung. So because right now she just stays in the same place. And
Yeah.
she's always in it.
Can I have it be based off the board game?
Yeah, shoots and ladders. Definitely.
Like,
yeah.
is it like 100 stories, 10 stories too tall?
We can get the rights to that.
If you can. No, I actually, maybe I have a design mine. I'm thinking of when you're talking about like shoots, I'm thinking of, you know, when you go to the bank in the drive through and that little thing you put the money in.
Mildred would look so cute flying up in one of those.
All right, let me give you a challenge. Let's throw some things out there. Let's say I'm a hermit crab. All right. Do
Yep.
you design for a hermit crab or animals in general?
I do design. I want design for a zebra.
I got to bring that back. Are we designing the shell that he wears upon himself, or a home that he goes into wearing the shell? Like, is the shell his home, or is it his clothes?
Now,
It's
see,
both.
You interrupted
I designed,
me.
I
Delilah.
designed both.
Okay, good to know, but you interrupted me. It's actually not the hermit crab. The hermit crab has a good friend who is a cat. And this cat needs to be able to go in and out of the house. It's like a house cat or whatever, but it's outdoors. So what kind of design you got for a cat going in and out of the house that is friends with a hermit crab?
Well, what I got is a shell
Okay.
in which a cat can crawl into.
So-
And in that shell,
Yeah.
Hermit cat.
Wait.
I want a hermit cat so bad. Keep going.
you just broke the creative process.
Don't break his creative process.
I got to start all over.
All right.
A new idea.
I'll give you. Don't break his creative process.
As long as it's got a hermit cat in it.
Are you saying hermit crab?
It's hard
Like a
to say-
technocrat?
It's really hard to say hermit cat in the first try.
All right. I have a nephew who's really into A, the Bible, B, lollipops, and C, tennis. What do you got for my nephew? He wants his own bungalow. What do you got for him?
Well, it opens up.
It opens up.
The front door immediately
Yeah.
drops into a baptismal tank. Baptismal tank.
Oh, that's
I was thinking Amelia Bedelia, Amelia Bedismal.
And in
Yeah, I
the
love it.
baptismal tank,
Love it.
lollipops. Already licked.
All lubed up, nephew.
is that. You say that like it's a good thing.
And so, when
Yeah.
he
Licked
gets
by who?
the hermit cat,
All right, I'm in. You said that very well, by the way.
I know what a hermit cat is, Delilah.
Of course you do.
You are good.
I designed
Of course
a
you
house
do.
for
You
one.
spent like 2 years in Europe.
Let's get. I do want to hear your perspective on the topic of the day.
Pro boners.
Yeah, pro boner, legalese for your dick and knees. And the one thing that we're going to focus on here is there are statutes. There are statutes inside the law
Speaking
books.
of statutes,
Yeah,
don't you also make your own statues?
I do.
you design statutes.
Yeah, I design them however you guys want me to design them. I
Could
could
you make
take
a six-bird
any.
statue, the two of us,
Yeah.
with our
Okay, what?
with our cans on?
Yeah, I could totally do that.
With our cans?
Well, don't.
But here's
again,
my thing, though.
Yeah, you design it. I mean, it could be
Here's my
anything.
thing.
He said any way we wanted to.
No, I want him.
The
I want it.
material has to be specific.
You want us to come, or you come up with that?
Name any material. I can make a statue out of it.
The wrapping paper from individual gum, chewing gum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can do that?
Yep.
What is your, because so Delilah says like us with cans. Okay, that's good. You got any other kind of more creative ideas?
How would you statue two sexperts? Statue or statuefy?
Position them into a way in which they can really give themselves to the audience. Here's how I'll do this.
So we'd have boners.
It's gonna be pro boners.
Wait, that's our topic of the day. Okay, finally, we're back around to our topic of the day, which is pro boner. Dickanese for your legal
No,
knees.
I want to hear more
legalese
about
for your-
the statue. He was
Okay, so Delilah, you're
Sorry,
sitting.
Dr. John.
You're sitting in an cross-legged.
The damn swamp is bubbling.
It's all the methane here.
Like he's sitting on the toilet or cross-legged or what?
Cross-legged. You know how you sit like this?
Oh, right now, Mo
Right now.
Dello is sitting cross-legged on top of Delilah's toilet, which you just put in.
Yep, that's
Yep,
the last thing.
Gonna have to get a new seat.
And then the other one.
Me.
Yes, you.
That's Dr. John, yeah.
You are sitting on the shoulders of Delilah.
Like a bird? Am I smaller than
You're
him?
sitting on the shoulders of a giant.
That's cool. So
A
I'm like his
giant
parrot?
with an erection.
I have a bird erection.
Bird action.
That which reminds us our topic of the day, which is bird actions. Oh, no, wait. That's for next week.
Do you think
Birds have erections? I don't know.
hermit
Do they?
cats?
Do hermit cats have erections? I don't know.
If they do, then they
I
have
don't
to
know.
accommodate for that in the size of their shell, because they probably get them mostly while they sleep.
Yep.
And they sleep inside their shell. And if they were to get an erection sleeping inside their hermit cat shell, that would not be good for the cat nor the shell.
I like this vibe we have going here. We're kind of relaxed. We're kind of like, we're kind of like construction worker. We're like hanging out. We're like, hey guys, what's up?
You just nailed why I want to live in Dismal Swamp. It's just chill. You just chill back here, put on some Hungarian vinyl.
Hungarian vinyl.
Oh, yeah.
They have the best vinyl.
Well, I see you brought your portable record player with you here. Why don't you go and play some?
Delilah.
Yeah, go ahead and put on the Hungarian. What is it called? What is it called?
This is called Hermania. Mm-hmm. It's a Hungarian boy band who only releases their material on vinyl, which is not common for boy bands, believe it or not.
Awesome. Well, put on there. Oh, and the needle is dropping, and
How do you know where the song starts and where the song doesn't
I think it's about to start right now.
Wait, I can hear it.
You want a cigarette, Dr. John?
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Is that the whole song?
It's an acquired taste, like everything in Hungary.
What else you got? I'm kind of into that, but what else you got? So
Well, there's a debate whether Puerto Rican vinyl is international or not. And I say until they achieve statehood, they're international.
is that? I see the sleeve here. It looks like is that Puerto Rican techno?
Yes.
Okay, so let's put on this
I
Puerto
didn't know
Rican.
you could read Puerto Rican.
No, it looks techno. It has a techno vibe.
Ooh, look at all those neon
Yeah.
colors.
Go ahead. Oh, he's putting on the record right now. So this is Puerto Rican techno.
Oh, it's skipping. Hold on.
I like it. I wonder when the vocals hit.
Me gusta, me gusta, me gusta, biblioteca, teca, teca, teca.
All right, enough of that. That's too.
Fun fact about Puerto Rican raves, they're almost always at libraries.
It was a little quiet. I thought you didn't turn up the volume or something. Didn't want to disturb them.
I can't. I've got neighbors about 10 miles down.
What else you got? I love this. Hungarian. We got Puerto Rican. What else you got?
Well, of all the countries that I've traveled to acquiring vinyl, and that's pretty much every country, top of the list is probably Vietnam.
Okay.
But not just any, like, most of Vietnam is a vinyl dead zone.
Jesus.
But Saigon
Saigon. Okay.
is vinyl heaven.
Okay. And what kind is it? They got really weird.
This is you wouldn't think this has existed. It's Vietnamese Americana. Apparently they learned it from soldiers during the war.
Okay.
And it stuck. It stuck. So let me put that on. This is once again Vietnamese Americana.
Okay. Needle's dropping.
American boy, come to play with my toy. American boy.
Yeah, let me go ahead and take that off. That's a little racist. A little cultural insensitive.
Okay,
I mean, so what works there doesn't always work here, which is
No.
one thing you have to deal with in the international vinyl business. Is,
Yeah.
adjusting for different societal norms. I think you're about to change the subject.
No, well, I was Mo. What do you think? What do you think about those records?
Oh, they're so distasteful.
You didn't like them?
No,
Didn't like
no
'em.
culture at all.
That's okay. And I mean, you have obviously a lot of culture because you are a designer. What is your overall arching, besides confusion? What do you see in everyday design that you wish people, would know about?
If you were going to have a podcast called the Designer Spurts, what would a topic be?
My favorite topics I've always thought about.
Fucking
The swamp is so loud. I designed this house to specifically integrate the noises of the swamp. And that's what I think people want to know.
Yeah.
What the noises are going on when you design something great.
I got this trick I play with my wife when the swamp starts bubbling up. I hold my stomach like I'm about to take a big dump.
And so I'm just here specifically to integrate the environment and the ambiance of what's around you to get it.
God damn, Mo. I love that. God damn, Mo. For some reason, it's getting me hard. And that reminds me of our topic, which is a weird transition, but that reminds me of our topic of the day, which is pro boner. Legalese for your dickies. But I'm actually taking a look at why. Are we sinking? Are we all sinking? I think the house is sinking.
No.
What's going on?
Oh no, I designed it. And now it's sinking.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm sorry, but that's all the time we have. We're obviously going to have to wrap this up.
Sorry, Delilah.
No, it's okay.
No, I'll fill the sinkhole with my
Bye,
vinyl.
Delilah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Mo, for coming out of the show. Any last words? Anything you'd like to plug?
Could you plug this hole? Sinkhole.
No.
All right. Thank you, Mo. Thank you. Delilah, any last words?
I'll sign off.
Wait. All right. Well, that's it for this Experts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair. And if you want to buy any international vinyl, I hope you don't mind a little mud.
See you next time.
Bye.
Stankhole.
Data to do it simply true, we're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts Podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.